Welcome back to Storybook Corner, boys and girls. I want to tell you a story about 3 blind mice. Once upon a time, there were 3 little mice who grew up, grew old, and actually made it to retirement. Their grandchildren put them into the No Rats Ritz retirement home, where they never had to worry about being chased by cats ever again. They never had to run terrifying gauntlets in their effort to find the best tasting cheese, and never had to take death-defying risks to avoid bigger and better mousetraps. All the kids and grandkids came to visit them, bringing lovely treats, and life was very good. The 3 blind mice did everything together. Well, mostly everything. They ate together, they slept together, they took long walks in the park together. They read books together. They played games like cards. And cricket together. They listened to their favorite music together. One day, as they were sitting in the park, they were talking about a movie they'd watched, or rather listened to, together last night. It was called The Bucket List. The 3 blind mice all thought that was a good idea, and maybe they should do that for themselves together before they went to the great mouse hole in the sky. Well, said the shortest one, I've always wondered what it would be like to run up the clock and not get chimed off at 1. So maybe we could make a plan to go at 2 o'clock. The others agreed that this seemed like a very reasonable request. The middle-sized one said, well, I always liked that song about the mouse that lived in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I'd like to go to Amsterdam and stay a night in a windmill. Ooh, that's rather adventurous, said the others. But after further discussion, they all agreed it was time to have one last big adventure, although they did agree it would be best if they didn't drive. Then the biggest mouse threw in his 2 bobs worth. You know, when I was a little kid, my hero was Mickey Mouse. His friend shouted, oh, mine too, I loved Mickey. Exactly, said Big Mouse. So maybe we should write to Mickey and... Oh, that's a dumb idea, said Little Mouse. Everyone knows he'd be long dead and gone by now. Yeah, said Middle Mouse, who considered himself the smartest. Dumb idea, Big Mouse. No, I reckon we should write to Mr. Walt Disney himself and... Well, that's just stupid, interrupted Little Mouse. 'Cause we know he's dead and all. He's kicked the bucket. He's gone to the great Mickey Mouse Club upstairs. Big Mouse roared at Little Mouse and Middle Mouse. Don't call me stupid. And why is my idea dumb? Your ideas are just as dumb as you two. Well, that was the last straw. Mouse voices were raised in a cacophony of sound. Fists were flailed and punches were being thrown like confetti. Of course, no injuries were sustained for obvious reasons, but blood pressures went through the roof. As a result, all 3 blind mice had strokes, heart attacks, and dropped dead on the spot. Their families wrote to Disneyland and the outcome was that they were laid out in an old grandfather clock, which was sent to Small World, care of Disneyland, and finally buried under the old Dutch windmill. So, the moral of the story is, if you're going to make a bucket list, be prepared to modify your expectations.